Today's day one. Super rad.
Maybe I'm jaded and bored, always looking for more, waiting around for the next big fix. I know I'm a wreck, I'm a mess, but I couldn't care less. Don't know what it would take to change me. Everybody's so afraid to be different. Please excuse me now if I don't get it. I think sex is overrated, so it's always getting wasted. Designer drugs and dead end jobs and classic rock is so outdated. I'm so sick of therapy and all the things it's done to me. How can I be satisfied when everything is overrated?
It's only day one, though. Chris is already pacing. It's fucking out of control. All right. So's Roger. Weird.
I hope when we started writing this record that we could write songs that don't sound like we could have written them on Anthem and don't sound like we could have written them on Hello Rockview or Borders and Boundaries or Losing Streak or Pescord. Like, I want these songs and the record to stand on its own. I don't want to keep retreading the same style over and over and over again. And it's about being what's happy, what's making you happy now.
The last album, we kind of went in with 28 songs, and we were not really as prepared as this album.
It's always interesting to see songs go from, just acoustic guitar and vocals that are, when we first started writing it.
And it takes me back. Whatever, easy. And it spins around and around and around, and it fades to black. And it takes me back, and it spins.
It's about being creative, and it's about expressing yourself and laying out all the shit that's inside your brain, floating around inside your stomach and your chest, and throwing it out, and then, building it from the ground up. When you write a song, you're writing it for yourself. You're not worrying about external people, whether it be, friends and family and fans going, well, I don't like that song, or I think that you should put extra horns in it, or you should make it faster or slower, or, make it into a techno beat or whatever. You're not worrying about anything external. All you're worrying about is the 5 people that are in the warehouse where we practice in Gainesville, and that we're writing a song, and that song's making us happy as we write it.
All the things that I say will someday fade away, but the message in these songs have kept me sane all along.
As you're touring, you start building up little ideas at a time. For me with lyrics, I start, writing things down, whether it be in my computer or on scraps of paper, just ideas for song titles and ideas for, choruses and verses and things like that. So sort of once it reaches to that point where you have, a cachet of chords and scraps of paper and things like that, then when you meet up into the practice space and you start writing, sort of speeds things along a little bit.
And the only other chord that is, I don't go to the weird chord anymore. I go A flat to C sharp minor.
First of all, you have 5 members of the band, and each member of the band has an idea of what the song should sound like. And then you have a record label, and then you have managers, and then you have producers and engineers and friends and family and everyone. And on this record, it seemed that all of a sudden everyone decided to voice their opinion all at once on these songs.
That's great. I'm down with everything except this designer drugs. I mean, designer drugs, dude. Designer drugs, and there are 2 drug lines.
The alliteration of it, some of designer drugs and dead end jobs. It's nice, and
Well, then if that ends up being the whole chorus, I'm kind of down with that.
Yeah, I mean, as much of the personality you can get of your playing out.
We had worked with Howard Benson on Hello Rockview, and then we work with him now, and there's a huge change. When Howard did Hello Rockview with us, he had just started to come back as a producer. Before, he had done a bunch of metal like Bang Tango and Motorhead and things like that. From that point of where he was at to where he's at now, it's a huge chasm. I mean, he's done records, My Chemical Romance, Atreyu, Papa Roach, Hoobastank, go down the line.
Howard's pretty slick. I gotta admit. Like, he knows what he's doing. That guy has a master plan that I don't think any of us know about. I don't even think he knows about it. But that guy's pretty fucking... He's on top of things. He knows when to jump in, when to, like, hang out, when to, like, you know, make the comments.
I'm right about everything in this project, everything. So just disregard anything else you hear.
When you explain to producer on what you want these individual songs to sound like, you're hoping the end product matches up with what's inside our collective head.
The way that Howard, our producer, does things, it's recording process is just a lot faster. It keeps things a little more creative.
I think in the verses when it's by yourself, you can be somewhat funny.
To do anything. Yeah, because we're gonna kind of keep the first half of the verse naked with just bass.
I think that even with Less Than Jake, there's another huge leap of songwriting and sort of how we go about writing a song. So I mean, if you're talking about the 8 years that since we have worked with Howard, not only in technology but as people and as a band and as producer, there's a huge leap. So it's really good to sort of revisit where he was at and where we were at to where we are now.
Hatch! Hatch! Where the fuck are my Oreos?
I cannot find Oreos.
This is bullshit! What are you doing? Tempo, tempo, tempo. It's a fucking amateur move. All you guys fucking want to do is go fast, fast. I'm trying to fucking get you guys out of the box, but it's tempo. Slow the fucking tempo down.
For 2 months.
I don't give a fuck. Slow the fucking tempo down. Roll it again. Slow the fucking tempo down. Do the vocal again. Do the vocal again. Too slow. Do the vocal again. Can't you hear the melody? You're doing it way too slow and then you're rushing. Do it again, again, again. And then again. Can't you hear the vocal? Can't you hear the vocal? Chris, do the vocal again.
We are located in North Hollywood right now in a studio that's pretty weird. When you say, like, you walk outside and it's like you're in a residential area, but yet it's, I don't know, it's like there's weird actors and it's like a melting pot. It's like a small New York City here in North Hollywood.
Going back and forth inside my shattered brain again. Worlds apart, I'm torn apart, installed my senses.
So, I'm going to give you guys a little tour of Studio B. Here we go. As you enter, you see that we have a little foyer, a little area here where the Loggins Lounge is, which is, let's see, a place where I spend a lot of time since I drink so much coffee. We have Buddy's Lounge. This is my own personal lounge where the horn players, I let JR hang out in my personal lounge. And this is the actual studio. This is where the good stuff starts. This is where the action's at. A giant SSL board, solid state logic. This thing's worth quite a few pennies. All this gear in here is worth like $6 million, but you put it all together. Maybe not. But this is where we did all the horn tracks, was in this part of the studio. Follow me, I'll show you the Vietnamese sweat box that they put us in. This is where we actually recorded our horns. So this is where we record the horns. They put us behind this curtain because we're such showmen. So this is the microphone that JR used.
Vinny's got his pants off. It's a party in here.
Let's get retarded.
Except for the trombone, the sax sounds awesome. Yeah.
And I stood over here behind my own line, my very own line. I know those all sucked. How? How? Oh, I got it. Yeah. We played a lot of the tracks together. Well, actually, we played everything together, and then we would also go back and do it individually so that we could stack things here and there and put harmonies in. And that's basically how you build horn tracks. Once these doors closed, nobody really knew what JR and I were doing. I'm going to go watch Roger. He's working on Fall Apart. Let's go see what he's got to do. Come on, come this way. We're getting closer.
going to show you guys how you record guitars in the real deal studio kind of thing. Here's how it goes. Got a bunch of guitars, you know, you got a bunch of stuff. What you do is, you start with a beefy guitar. This is the guitar we've been using on all the first sets of tracks. It's Les Paul, it's got a really hot pickup in it, makes it real fat. Put that through something like this Marshall. That's the first bed of tracks. Really distorted, really tight, really punchy. So then you do a stereo pair of those. That means 2, left and right, stereo. Okay. And then the next set is right here. 79 custom. Put that through a Park, real dark amp, real low endy, thick, fat, saturated. Now you got 4 guitars on there. Then you come back again. Where's my guitar? Oh, there it is. Then you come back again, put the SG on there, through yet another amp, the Bogner. Real dirty, really boutiquey, super gainy. Put that on there. Got 6 guitars on there. Want to do some clean stuff? You got a Fender. Look at that thing. 74. This is Mike's guitar. It's a thing of beauty right here. Got a bunch of amps out there for the clean stuff. And it's just all about stacking different sounds on top of each other, making them really tight, making them really huge. That's how you make guitars sound good.
There's like 6 songs on the record that have horns, you know? And a lot of people are like, all right, what's up? How come there's only 6 songs? There's 12 songs on the record that have horns. You know, 12 songs on the record, only 6 of them have horns. What's up with that? Well, honestly, the 6 horn parts that are on there kick ass. And I'd rather have 6 kick-ass horn parts than 12 songs with horns on them just because we have horns in them. You know?
7 hours, 4 songs. It's actually 6.9 hours if you want to get exact.
I think that after we did the song today, we're pretty much done, and we have nothing left to do except for sew the hole in my shorts back together.
We're about 3/4 of the way done at the moment.
Well, all the drums are tracked, and we are on our 5th song of guitar right now, and I'm going to start singing tomorrow.
So it's been kind of crazy, like bopping back and forth, and like I don't even know what's going on in a couple songs. Like I haven't even heard vocal takes on some of the songs, which is crazy to me because like Roger and Chris would be like, "Fuck, we just sang Subway and it was awesome." And holy shit, did you hear it? And I was, no, I was, you know, putting horns on Still Life Franchise.
Pretending I'm stable, I'm stable, I'm stable.
It's way different than any recording session that I think we as a band have ever done.
I'm stable when I'm blah, blah, blah.
So today we're in the studio doing something none of us can possibly do as good as the guy that's in there doing it. Roger thinks he could do it as good, so he's got a little Brazilian blood in him. It's always so hard to pick a favorite track off your own record. I really like P.S. Shock the World because I think that we've kind of broken some new ground while also sticking true to like the essentials of what Less Than Jake has always done.
We
We're saying hey.
are about to do some gang vocals for a song called
Say
Don't
hey.
Fall Asleep on the Subway. Come follow.
Alicia! 4.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Good. We're done.
It's like What I Like About You at the end of it.
Hey!
Right now it's between 2 companies for the art. Like, the name of the record is called In With the Out Crowd. And there's 2 artists that I'm interested in doing it. And it's sort of, it's not illustration how, you know, most of Less Than Jake covers are illustrated covers by artists. This time around, it's going to be a collage and sort of a composite of photos that are going to be taken and sort of, you know, ripped up and then reassembled and then reshot. So it's sort of in this middle ground. If one side of the spectrum was illustration and the other side was photo cover, it's sort of in this middle ground that's photo, but it's done in this sort of artistic and illustrative way. A week ago, I would have said, well, this is the most, you know, drama-less, you know, the easiest sort of like, you know, record that we've done. But, you know, in that week, from where it was to where it is now, all of a sudden, you know, all these, you know, dramatic moments happen.
And some disagreements, you know, to use the word lightly. And, you know, but that's part of the creative thing, you know. If there's no arguments, then there's no spark to create, you know, because like a lot of times frustration or anger brings out like really cool shit.
The last 3 days, the stress in the studio has gone absolutely ballistic.
But that's
bullshit.
bullshit. Bullshit.
I'm just saying,
Roger,
what are the ideas?
I get it. I'm fine with it. You even said to me, you basically came out and said, I said to you, your band has to make a decision. You stopped me in the middle of the sentence and said, no, it's my decision. I produced this music. I produced everything but those 3 songs. Use the word produce. So I said, you know what? You're right. Do what you want up there. You come up with the harmonies. You come up with the vocals. You tell me when it's good. You tell me. Just go sing some more. Let's go. Next song. I'm ready.
Hold on, Howard. There's missing lyrics here. God fucking damn it. I'll be right back.
Go in there and do some fucking work on the vocals. Go finish the fucking guitar. Go play bass, and then we'll be fucking cool. We still have a week and a half